Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new here. I am your host, David James. If you are new here and you do go on to enjoy today's episode, please remember to like, subscribe and comment. It helps a bunch and it really shows your support. Weeks ago, I did a story based on a woman from the UK who was a prison guard, and she went viral on social media for having sex with an inmate on video, and it went viral and, rest is history sort of thing. Well, another story came to light recently involving another prison guard, this time from my country of South Wales, where she was caught trying to smuggle in drugs. So we're talking about Class A drugs, Class B and Class C. So you got cannabis, cocaine and prescription drugs. Now being sentenced to 6 years in prison. So with that being said, let's get on with today's episode, shall we? Hope you guys enjoy. Prison officer smuggled drugs in juice cartons. Just when you think the UK law system couldn't get any more fucked, you see this article right here and it proves to you that the law system itself can actually get more fucked, despite popular belief. Jodie admitted to possession of Class A, Class B and Class C drugs, possession with an intent to supply and misconduct as a public officer, and was arrested in Park Prison car park in February 2022. So these are places within South Wales, just to let people know, in case anyone's not listening from the UK and they're confused as to where these places that I'm listed in this article are located. The 30-year-old from Llanharry, Rotner, Common Taff has been paid about $5,000 to take cocaine, cannabis and prescription tablets into the prison. At Merthyr Crown Court on Friday, she was sentenced to concurrent sentences on each count, totaling 6 years in prison. Perfectly honest, I don't really know much about the drug laws over here in the UK for the most part. And I don't really know anything about the woman in terms of her backstory. Obviously I imagine she's normal, and given the fact that she is a member of the police force, maybe they've taken it easy on her in some way. So Bear began working at a park prison in January 2019 as a prison officer. She was approached by a prisoner who asked her if she wanted to make some money by quote unquote bringing something into the prison. Obviously right there and there, that should be a red flag, and you should obviously report that to the higher ups, the people. She had previously told him she wasn't going out because she was skint, he says, in terms of going out like a night out sort of thing. At first she said no, but a week or so later she said, "Oh, go on then, you cheeky little devil, go on then, why not?" The listener told her to buy burner phones, which she did on the internet. She received a call from a withheld number which told her to meet somebody at a lay-by near Sainsbury's supermarket in Bridgend. She did not look up to see who met her, but a bag containing 3 small bags of cocaine was placed on the passenger seat. Interesting how they managed to get into a car in the first place, and they actually knew what car it was that she was driving as well. Prosecutor attorney said she did not take those drugs into prison, but instead she used them for herself over the course of about a week. And then she had lost them. Yeah, why not? Like, yeah, fuck it, you ain't getting these, I'm gonna keep them for myself. Fucking Saturday night, fucking plan right there, fuck going out. I can just chill at home, watch Netflix, do a bag of cocaine. Done, easy, Saturday night planned. She resolved never to do it again and did not receive any money for that, he says. But when she was approached again, she had no money and understood there would be £2,000 or £3,000 in it for her. 62,600 worth of drugs. This drop-off on the 1st of February 2022 happened in the same way, but this time the items were placed in a Tesco bag and included 2 orange juice cartons, a bag of what she believed to be the drug MDMA, and 5,000 cash payments. Mr. Cobb said it was obvious to anyone who picked them up that the orange juice cartons also contained items. The following day she went out in Swansea with her girlfriend, dining at a steakhouse and spending about $300 at Tommy Hilfinger's shop. During her shift on the 3rd of February 2022, her manager asked her to move her car, and it was at this point that she was arrested and the Tesco bag and items were seized. In total, it contained 21.86 grams of cocaine, of which 18.6 grams were highly purity, as well as 628 grams of cannabis, 155 grams of painkiller. I don't know what that means, I can pronounce that. 10 mobile phones, Jesus. 6 mobile phone keys, 10 USB cables, and 9 SIM cards. Holy shit. The drugs alone were valued at £62,600. Police also seized £3,935 of cash from her wardrobe in her girlfriend's house later that day. The prosecutor goes on to say, Bia also had received extensive training from her employees, including being told that prisoners could attempt to manipulate staff, and was given guidance on how to ensure professional boundaries. You just know that training went really well. She took that in very clearly and understood every single part of the training. Or maybe, just maybe, her training actually left her mind that day. Who knows, maybe she was having an off day. He also said Bia must have understood that it was her duty to report this type of approach, adding that she had made no such report but understood how the system worked, because she had reported other types of prisoner misbehaviour. In this interview, Bia said that she had previously had a cocaine addiction, but had been taking it regularly since starting her job at the prison. She added that her mental health had deteriorated after 4 family members died close together. She confirmed the offending was not a result of threatening behaviour, but she was instead doing it for the money, said Mr. Cobb. Mr. Williams said his client had been in the grip of an addiction to Class A drugs and had shown remorse and regret. Bia was sovereign in the dock as Mr. Williams told the court she had a significant relationship and a newborn baby, adding she was a good person who made a series of terrible mistakes. Judge Tracy Lloyd Clark said she was well aware that her actions were inappropriate and illegal. You abused your position as a prison officer, she added. As well as the prison sentence, Judge Lloyd Clark ordered the fortitude and destruction of the items seized and said South Wales Police could put their money towards projects that deal with the prevention and apprehension of those implied with the supply of controlled drugs. An absolutely wild story, nonetheless. Back in June, I think it was, maybe a little bit earlier, there was a woman from England who worked at a prison facility, and she had sex with an inmate, and she was caught having sex with an inmate on video. That video somehow got leaked to TikTok. I think it was for the inmate's cellmate, who was there recording everything that was going on. And she tried denying it, that she had no idea what was going on, even though she was not aware that it was recording, even though that she was in the same room as these two other gentlemen, basically. Things are always stated when it comes to the law of the UK. Subjects like knife crimes, they're always a big over here in the UK, such as gun violence over in the US. But what do you guys think of this story? Let me know your feelings down below. I made some jokes about this story, just for entertainment purposes. Don't take really too much of what I say too seriously for the most part, especially the jokes. But nonetheless, let me know your feelings down below. And until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.